Hello and aloha! This is David with Fendi here at the Fabulous Spring Boutique. I'm here to show you my first look for spring-summer, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy. So the first piece I wanted to feature is this lovely tank top. I don't know how many countless times I have to say, you need this. If you haven't tuned into any of my videos before, this is going to be made of 100% cotton. She offers you a wonderful casual feel and can be worn with basically anything. Now let's have a look at it on the mannequin. As you can see, the piece is very well fitted onto the bodice. It's going to be a slightly higher neckline. It does feature beautifully the logo. And just with a pair of leggings, I mean, this piece is fantastic. The next piece I'm going to feature is this beautiful skirt. The stripe detailing on this skirt is actually reminiscent of something that was invented in 1983 when I was born. At the time, the designer, Karl Lagerfeld, he wanted to create a logoless, minimal look. So he created what's called the Pekin stripe. This piece is going to be made out of 100% silk. The construction is really interesting. It kind of has like this kind of like a mini skirt on the underside. And then it has this kind of like this panel, this drape moment happening over here. She's a little bit flirty because she does have a slip on the side. And let's have a look at it with the whole compilation. As you can see, I have the skirt of the mannequin. I love it because it's a midi length. Again, as mentioned earlier, it does have a slip on the side. And the color scheme is going to be dark brown with navy. I just love this piece because the striping actually has a lot of movement happening. There's this vertical and these kind of stripes that are going at the bias over here to create that kind of like a whoosh, kind of like a look. Next for the look is going to be shoes. I'm opting to use the Delfina collection piece. Now this piece, as you notice, it does have this kind of a column with a see-through window going on through it. And then it has this kind of equestrian detailing where the leather kind of goes through and kind of acts as like a harness on the ankle. The silhouette is absolutely gorgeous in creating a beautiful long leg line. The heel is going to be a high shine metal. And this piece is a must-have for any woman's closet. I opted to use a gold heel for the whole look because I always want my women to look, you know, just like on point, posh, elegant. Now let's see it on the model. Alright ladies, now here's the shoe. Now look how beautiful that this shoe is. It elongates the leg line. It's in this beautiful gold tone, which is a neutral. I love the little buckle detail over here, which can be also placed on the front if you want a more utilitarian look. I love the gilded heel that has this open window, kind of like again, like a Roman column. I love how the piece is hooked up right over here, just like it's a harness for like to give it that equestrian type of a feel. Now, if you wanted to wear a flat with this piece, I am going to suggest this pair right over here. These sandals are very popular for us. It does have a lot of cushion on the upper part over here or on the sole portion. I love this beautiful buckle. I think it gives it a nice dark chic look. And I like the shine on the patent or on the brushed calf leather, I should say. It does really do a nice, or it really does play off the effect of the sheen that is going on throughout the skirt. Okay, so now here in Vegas, it's hot. I mean, it's basically the surface of the sun. It's been like about 120 degrees this past week. Okay, so for the look of fashion, these two pieces, or three pieces, I should say, with the shoes, it's just enough. It's just enough to give you a beautiful summer look. If you want more of a fashion look, I'm going to do it with accessories. The first piece I wanted to feature is actually this lovely sweater right over here. It has a beautiful Art Deco type of like a color blocked graphic F pattern throughout the whole piece. The material of the piece is mainly cotton with a little bit of nylon woven in. It's a very lightweight piece, slightly sheer when worn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as like a cross. You'll see. So now I took this inspiration from one of my friends. She always gets her windbreaker jacket and she does this like crisscross kind of thing. I love the look. I mean, I opted to use this kind of like a thin fabric because I don't want like a big, huge, bulky like thing happening over here. You know what I mean, right? So just tie it up. And this is how you're going to add a little touch of color to the whole look. So the next piece I'm featuring is this lovely raffia hat. It's going to be a lovely wide brim piece. When you're wearing it, you definitely want to kind of do it at like a kind of like at an angle, you know what I mean? So, and there. This piece is in a lovely contrasting tan and dark brown tone. I think it really goes well with the skirt because they both have the brown tones playing on through it. And it does add a lovely touch of a pattern going on throughout the whole piece. The next piece I'm featuring is this lovely tote. This is called a roll tote. The idea of it is you're just going to go on vacation. You just roll it up and put it in your suitcase and you go off to St. Bart's or Barbados or Hawaii. The drop length on this piece makes it easy to go over the shoulder. It's nice and roomy to hold clothes, shoes, sweaters, just everything. I'm using this piece because sometimes you have a moment where you bought like a bag with the matching hat or the matching shoes. Okay, so there are moments when you're allowed to use them together, such as going to the pool or to the lovely beaches in Coney Island. Now next I'm going to feature the lovely peekaboo. I chose this piece because I thought that the patterning would match very well with the whole compilation. And of course it's going to add that little enmaillé texture, which is really in right now. This piece is made out of a lovely karum leather. Karum is used because of the beautiful patterning, and I love the patterning because I feel like it's kind of like a cheetah print. It has a little reminiscent of like a kind of a Himalayan type of a color scheme. All of the pieces are hand brushed and hand painted to kind of highlight the effect of the pattern on top of the leather. And here's the look. Now, since we're going off to the pool, I'm going to put some extra little accessories in here. So what I did was I stole the husband sweater. It's actually a men's sweater that has a beautiful FF print that's kind of woven on through it or crocheted through it. It's going to be made out of cotton and linen, so a perfect blend for those hot summer weathers. So perfect to use even in the spring. And now we're ready for our day. So I wanted to go over a little bit of accessorizing just to kind of, give that polished look. The first thing I'm going to use is our ever popular sunglasses. This piece here is an absolute must-have. It's going to be trimmed in gold. It has a blackout lens and it does have the beautiful FF crystals right on the side. I would simply put this right onto the peekaboo portion of my bag. Just like that. The other piece that I'm going to use is actually this lovely bracelet. I think it has a pretty kind of like a loopy, swirly type of effect on over here. It has a pretty little pearl, and it does have the little F logo right over here as well. The next piece is going to be a necklace. I'm using the Fendi Philo design. It has this beautiful little swirl motif. I hope you can see that. Well, thank you for joining me for today's outfit of the day. If you need any of these pieces in your life, please let me know. You can always set up an appointment with me, or we can do everything over FaceTime. As you know, there will be more. So in the meantime, air hugs everybody, and I'll see you again. Bye.